Did you hear? Riot is making a shooter. The League of Legends guys, they finally thrown their hat in the shooter community. And it's like Counter-Strike and it's like Overwatch. And it's actually a really good combination and you should definitely try it out. Too bad it's unplayable. Too bad the POV is locked at 103. That's too fucking much for me. It's gonna be too little for some of you weirdos. But for me it's too much. Look how fucking nearsighted I am. I can't see shit. When an enemy's more than 10 meters away, he's like 2 pixels on the screen. You expect me to click on 2 pixels? What is this? This is like that one scene from Spies in Disguise. Will Smith is like, oh, my eyes are so big I can see my butt and your face in one frame.
Hey, Lance, look at me.
Look at you? I can't not look at you, Walter. I can see my butt and your face at the same time.
I'm a freak.
I see my butt all the time. I can't look away. My field of view is too large. I see everything all the time and I can't zoom in on anything. What is this? It's terrible. This is not how shooters are supposed to be played. And by the way, what is with the guns? The guns are fucking terrible. They're incredibly inaccurate. Why is it so hard that when I click my gun, I could expect the bullets to come out of the actual gun and not just like randomly curve off just because I'm running? I mean, if you can't visualize the gun not being in the center, why do you fucking have it this way? Like, especially if you zoom in with a sniper rifle. Oh, it misses completely, even though I've seen the crosshair over the enemy. Are you kidding me? Just because I was moving, I can't shoot my sniper rifle without shooting the ground? What is this fucking garbage? Unplayable. The whole point of zooming in on a gun is so that you can tell where the bullet's gonna come out. It comes out where the crosshair is. That's how fucking guns work. The crosshair shows where the bullet comes out. It is, in fact, completely unplayable. I can't zoom in. I can't click where I hit unless I stand perfectly still. And then I'm gonna get hit. And it's not gonna work. But you'll be surprised to hear that I still love the game. Because of one thing, you know, one thing is that there's shotguns, and the shotguns actually work as expected. They actually hit the enemy when you click on them. Oh my god, and they're short-ranged, which is annoying, I guess, that shooters always have really short-range shotguns. But in this case, it's great because I can't shoot anything that's far away anyways, because it's 2 pixels wide. God damn it, people have suggested I change the resolution so it will give me a better field of view. Really? Really, Riot? You just can't have an option that says field of view? It would kill you to have an option? Look at this. Look at this. Take a picture in a corridor and I can see both walls. How fucking cockeyed am I? Why can I see both walls that are next to me? Am I not looking forwards? Am I not a human that has forward-facing eyes? I can't see all this shit in one screen. That's not the human experience. Are you not simulating humans? Are we weird gecko people? You're so stupid. You assume that a higher field of view would mean that people can see things that they're not supposed to see. Well, fuck that. It also means they can't click on enemies as well. It's a trade-off. It's perfectly fine. It's a feature that needs to be in every shooter ever. It's unacceptable for you to not have that feature. You are so stupid for not having that feature. Oh my god, it's so vital. Ugh. You don't know shit. Do you understand? You do not understand a single fucking thing. You don't know how close I am to my screen. Maybe I have it right in front of my face and I enjoy the high field of view. Maybe it's further back and I actually want to be able to see the enemies. You ever consider that? Oh no, we're gonna have one unified experience so that no one can have the slightest bit of difference, huh? Okay, no! Give me field of view, now! It's not gonna work for me unless I'm really close to the screen, which I don't want to do. That's fucking stupid. I have to be really close to the screen for the game not to fucking suck? No. So anyways, let's talk about how Valorant is a really good game. Because it actually is. Because Valorant is like Counter-Strike, but Counter-Strike is what I would call a game that has the opposite of an art style. Counter-Strike looks so generic that it is basically indistinguishable from any other shooter. I mean, except for the fact that the guns are like crazy colors that you can buy for $1 million. But I guess you can do that in most shooters now, even in this one. So I guess never mind. I guess Counter-Strike is generic because everyone rips them off. maybe, but I still think that it's like the worst art style in any game ever. But that's just me, I guess, because the art style is just like, let's take a picture of a terrorist, and that's it. That's our art style. We just took a picture. Valorant, in comparison, is a beautiful game with young, beautiful characters and wild locations. Mostly just floating islands in the sky instead of just like pictures of real towns. And it looks good. It's really good stuff. And the gameplay is great too, except for the things I mentioned earlier. Like, the buy menu is all on one screen, so you see all the stuff you need, and it's right there for you. You don't need to go into categories. All the guns are on display. It's great. It's really useful stuff. And it has a buy menu that's very similar to Counter-Strike, and it has heroes that are somewhat like Overwatch, but they can only use their ability, like, really rarely. You have your ability, your signature ability, usually only once per round. So if you have a dash, you have that dash once around, and it's probably the best thing you have, but I guess you can't do it too often. Can only do it once per round. Sometimes more often if you get a kill, but it's quite rare. It's usually just once. So basically, I used to play Counter-Strike, but I never really played the main mode, because I hated the main mode. I don't know if I changed or if Valorant just does the mode better. It's really hard to tell, I guess. Okay, I actually came back after I played Counter-Strike, the new one, Global Offensive, and holy shit, what a terrible game. What a regrettable experience. You just go out there, everything is just covered in smoke bombs, and there's like 20 players on each team. That's way too many. Valorant has 5v5, and that's fucking perfect. In a game where you can die, and then you have to wait for everyone else to die before you get to respawn, you don't want to have fucking 20 people on one team. How can you do that? How can you pick that as your main mode? How? And that's why Valorant is better than Counter-Strike. I know probably when you play ranked in Counter-Strike, you probably have 5v5 and it's fairly fun then. But no, Valorant, immediately good, because it's 5v5. How can such a small difference make such a huge difference? I don't know, it's crazy, isn't it? How did you not think of that, Valve? Why did you think, yeah, 20 players, that's how much we'll do. You enter a game, 20 players, have fun. Have fun dying and then waiting for 20 minutes. For you wait too long. Turns out the rounds are actually like 3 minutes long in Counter-Strike as well, but they sure feel like they're 20 minutes. I guess I'm just terrible at that game. Maybe I'm just bad. Maybe I'm the issue. Herpaderp, I sure love a game that's a complete stalemate of 20 players camping around. That's what I want to see. I want to see people camp for 20 minutes. I play Counter-Strike. I love camping. I fucking love it. They're just sitting around the bomb side. One player shows up, immediately riddled with bullets. Oh, you made the mistake of going through a door? You fool! Didn't you consider that we would be camping? Didn't you consider that we would be stacked on boxes and every fucking possible... You'll be filled with bullets. Didn't you consider bullets? Didn't you consider a million campers on the point? God, what a fool! You think this is a shooter where you can move around and then kill people? No, if you move, you die, because there's fucking campers everywhere. Oh, that's why I hate Counter-Strike, and I love Team Fortress. Team Fortress is different in every way. Team Fortress, you can run in and kill people. Team Fortress, you can jump up and shoot rockets down. Fucking camp this bitch. I'm flying through the air shooting rockets down on you. Try fucking getting a headshot on me now. I mean, it'll still happen sometimes, but it's so much better. Oh my god, you can tell the guy who's giving you a headshot midair, what amazing skill. And you can tell someone flying through the air, suck on that, campers. No more. I mean, in Team Fortress specifically, I have camper classes that can build turrets and stuff, but blowing up turrets is fun too. There's a lot of counterplay. You can be a spy, you can be a sniper, you can shoot rockets at them. It's great. Team Fortress is the complete opposite of Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike is just like, hey, let's put in all the accurately depicted guns from this period, and then people will just shoot each other. Doesn't really matter how it affects gameplay, it'll just be authentic, that's it. People will just shoot, it'll be authentic. And oh, it got popular. Yeah, everyone likes the experience of Counter-Strikes. Terrorists and counter-terrorists shooting each other with accurate guns, oh yeah, brilliant. And then Team Fortress is like, what if the guns actually have different things that they do? What if there's different classes that have different abilities that make things interesting? What if we think about what the game actually needs? instead of just putting stuff in that's accurate to our period. But Team Fortress is a completely different game. Team Fortress is a game where there's like lots of people running around, they die, they respawn. It's a mayhem. It's great, but it's a different kind of game, and that's why I like Valorant, because Valorant is like the Counter-Strike gameplay where you actually have to stay alive because dying is actually a problem. You don't just respawn, but it's also meaningful. It's not just crazy camping fests of 20 minutes where anyone who moves is making a mistake. So how is Valorant the most different from Counter-Strike? Well, it's obviously the magic. You can't buy grenades in this game, instead you can buy abilities. Well, you get the same 4 abilities every time, because that's what locked in with your character that you pick at the start. And some of those abilities may be grenades, some of them may be flashbangs. There's some abilities that heal each other, abilities where you dash forwards, and they're really cool. I really like it, and you can expect what you have, you can expect what other people have because of what character they are. It's a good system, and it's not crazy overpowered. And it's interesting that everyone gets to buy every gun they want. So you can have a healing character and, oh, guess they got a sniper rifle, or they got an SMG, or whatever they else would have. You wouldn't know what gun they would have from their character, but you know what abilities they can do. Well, that's pretty sweet. I like that. So essentially Valorant is a shooter with magic, but the magic is actually really situational and won't come in handy in most cases, except for your ultimate, of course. Most characters have really good ultimates, but really boring abilities otherwise. So it's like a grounded form of magic. So it's not as boring as Counter-Strike, but it's not as bullshit as Overwatch, where everyone just spams all over the place. So that's cool, I guess. A very interesting concept. I actually like the idea of having subtle magic that isn't overpowering or spammed all over the place. I mean, sure, if you get your ultimate, you might get a big old rocket launcher, or if you're Phoenix, you get to die and then respawn within 10 seconds of using the ultimate. That's really cool. But you only have it like every 7 rounds, so you're not too overpowered with it. Unfortunately, despite having all this cool stuff in it, it still has the basic Counter-Strike problem where basically the optimal playstyle is sometimes just to wait in a corner. And that just needs to die. Why don't you kill it? You have magic. Kill it with magic. Make a character that has an ability to highlight all the characters that are just sitting in one spot. How about that, huh? No more camping. That's it. You stand still, the guy sees you. Maybe he's some kind of cheat detection guy. He's like, oh, there's a camper, get him. So he would have some kind of infrared vision where you could see through walls, but you'd have to stand still for him to see you, because otherwise you wouldn't be warm enough. Because if you moved, then the air around you wouldn't be warm from you. You get it? Well, I guess there's characters that have like cameras and stuff, so maybe that's a way to counter that, but you can't do it for every room that you go in, so essentially a camper could still always get you, and that's too bad. But overall, I think that Valorant is a really good balance between Counter-Strike and Overwatch. Wish there was a more expensive shotgun. I get kills with shotgun, but then I can't buy a better weapon because the most expensive shotgun is just 1,500, whereas there's like an AK for 3,000. Yeah, great job. I should love having a gun that's basically fully inaccurate unless I stand still. And that costs $3,000. Haha, fun. Also, if I make more than one shot, it's also inaccurate. Brilliant. I'm not joking, by the way. It is legit less accurate than a shotgun. With a shotgun, if you click near someone while you're moving, you're going to hit them. Or if you click on them. But if you click on them with an AK while you're running past them, you're not going to hit them. Because there's only like one bullet and it's going to miss. With the shotgun, you'll have a spread of bullets and most of them are going to hit them. Brilliant. Yes, AK less accurate than shotgun. Brilliant gameplay. Riots 2020, we did it. I mean, that's to say it doesn't work for the other people, I guess. They just like to stand still, I guess, and then they get really good headshots. Good for them, I guess. Sure love getting shot by AK-47s when I can't shoot them. But then again, you see lots of times that the enemies don't actually hit you that fast either. If I just had my field of view, I would fucking kick so much ass. Oh my god. I actually played it some more, and it turns out that there's actually a lot of weapons that are more accurate than the AK. Like all the cheap machine guns, the SMGs and even the bullpup or bulldog or whatever it's called. That one's really accurate too, most of the time. So the smaller gun, the more accurate. I wish there was like, you already have the stats of the guns when you have an accuracy stat, huh? That would be convenient. And are there characters that are more accurate than other characters? I don't know. The characters should be more different, to be honest. And I wish there was a character that can dual wield. I wish there was a guy who can just buy 2 secondary weapons. Because you usually can't do that. And it would have to be good too, you know, not just the same gun twice. I want to have 2 different ones. I want a shotgun and a Desert Eagle. Give me that. Or revolver, I mean, I guess there's no Desert Eagle in this game. Give me that. Give me dual wielding guy that can wield a sort of shotgun and a Desert Eagle. Do it! I don't even know if ranked mode is enabled yet. Do you have to grind to level 30? Oh god. Please don't tell me that's the case. Oh god. I'd rather have some kind of casual ranked, but whatever, I guess. Guess we can't have that. It's gonna be just like League of Legends, where it's only the most powerful players in ranked. Level 30 players. They already have like 100 games before they get to play ranked. Damn it. Also, this is really important. You can't apparently toggle walk, because if you toggle walk, there's a bug that just makes it so you just literally can't run no matter what you do. And that's fucking terrible. That's how I lost like my first game. I was like, oh my god, I'm so slow! Is this the walking speed in this game? But then I guess I didn't even realize, oh, enemies actually run fast. I guess it was just a bug. But good luck finding out that bug while you're in a game. I don't even know how long it took me to figure it out. Probably a good long while. Yeah, and imagine playing League of Legends and then you just, for some reason, really slow in your first game on top of being really inexperienced. And then your teammates yell at you for sucking. Beautiful. Now that's the kind of League of Legends I want to hear. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that's voice chat. Can you believe it's like a League but with voice chat? I always wanted voice chat in League of Legends. Oh, God, yes. Finally. Probably don't use it enough, though. Oh, well. I mean, especially because in this game you're supposed to hear footsteps, so actually having voice chat with your team isn't ideal. Too bad. In League it would be ideal, because then they could stop being so fucking toxic if they can hear that we're actual people. Sure is too bad that League will never have voice chat now. What a shame. Anyways, tell me how you liked Valorant. Bye!